Very nice motel, highly recommend. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. This is part of a series that I'm doing of our little holiday. I say little holiday, it's not a little holiday, it's a big holiday. We're in America and exploring. Well, today we're in upstate New York. If this is the first one you've come across, then maybe go and check out the previous videos, because then you'll see everything in order, which will be preferable, I expect. So today, we had a really good night's sleep actually in a new motel nearby. We're at Harriman State Park and we are doing the 7 Lakes Trail, I think. I'm sure that's what I saw a signpost for. Sorry about the noise, there's a bit of work going on over there. But it's really funny, we've been here before. We've come in July, I think, and had one weekend. We just came for 2 weeks. We had one weekend and we came exploring around here in the heat of July, maybe even August. No, it must have been July. And we've also been here in the winter, so we've seen people sledging down that hill there and the lake was all frozen. But we just thought we'd get out, stretch our legs, have a little look around. It's a shame it's cloudy today, but it's still pretty. The scenery around here is actually looking very wintry. I mean, look at the trees over here. I mean, there's just not a sign of a leaf yet. I think because we're further north, it feels like spring hasn't really hit in this area, but maybe it's just happens to be the trees and the plants around here just are a bit late in blooming, but we'll see what we find. Sorry, battery ran out. So hopefully we'll do some sketching today, some photography, and just have a nice, bit more of a chilled day. Although yesterday was quite chilled going around Central Park as well actually, but so it'd be nice to have your company. I hope you enjoy watching what I'm up to the next couple of days. Is that a beaver? And is that a beaver dam? See, all these things that are probably completely normal to other people, quite fascinating to us. Oh no, that's got to be a beaver.
It looks like a very big tree, but maybe they do.
Ah, they're optimistic, and they're getting there. If they want to fell that tree, they're going to do it. I wouldn't like to know. Well, we are standing too close to it. Well, we think we found our first sketching and photography spot. It's funny, isn't it? When we were here in winter, we imagined all the trees around were evergreens, but they're not. I mean, there's a few pines here and there, but most of the time they are just ordinary deciduous trees. Couldn't tell you what kind, and there's no new growth. Oak, I think, maybe. Anyway, a very pretty bench here. I thought I would sketch that view there, and just over here, you might be able to hear it, there's a sort of river coming down through some rocks. I might go around there next. This water is going to be a challenge. Well, that's good. Good practice. I need to practice water. There we are. I think this one's finished. I don't think I did the water too badly in the end. I think I'm getting better. It's taken me a ridiculously long time though to do quite a small picture. Right then, I'm going to go find Chris. He's been doing some photos. He's just going back to the car. I think we're going to have our lunch now. Lunch is an apple walnut salad from Walmart last night. Chris is having a go at a sub. He's not good at trying new things. And that's our view. Lovely. Well, we've come to another one. Luckily this one had toilets, that's good because I needed to go after lunch. And sorry, too much information. But this one is really nice and quiet and peaceful. Well, the other one was too actually. Just deciding whether to do a bit more sketching or whether to carry on going. I think we're on Lake 4 of 7 lakes, so maybe we'll keep going actually. And later on this evening we're heading towards Kent. It is funny seeing all the English names here mixed with the Native American names, because the lakes here have all got Native American names that I can't pronounce. Otherwise I'd be telling you where I was. Lovely day again. It's so funny because America and England seems so similar and because particularly around here the countryside is quite similar to England really, woodlands, rivers, lakes, but just on a bigger scale, you know, bigger lakes, bigger trees. It always amazes me when the wildlife is so different. I just tried to catch a red cardinal. I don't think I filmed it very well. I'm just coming a little bit off the... There's a visitor centre just here. We've never come back this way before. And I can hear a river. So I've just left Chris in the car. Oh, fringe problems. I'm just having a little look to see whether it's worth coming back with sketchbook and camera and stuff. I can hear a river, just can't see it yet. Oh, this is quite pretty. It's pretty, but it's one of those things that there's so many trees, so many fallen trees as well, and from winter all of the sort of dead debris has all collected and gathered, and I don't know if it's pretty. It's not really pretty enough for photography, unfortunately, and because Chris was quite patient with me sketching at the last place, I think we'll probably leave it. Oh, nice little stretch of my legs though. And there are bears around, which I also find utterly amazing. All coming out of hibernation about now. Well, we did come back. I wasn't sure whether to, but we did, and Chris has been taking photographs. Again, these are sort of mainly for either reference pictures for my art, so that I've got some nice backgrounds and got a reference figure in the scene, or they're bound to end up on Instagram, I expect, and yeah, just to do some nice photos. So we've just been doing that. Totally forgot to film it. I was right out on one of those rocks out in the river, slipped 1 foot. I got completely wet up to here. I slipped into the river, but could have been worse. But it was pretty shallow really. The things we do for our art. So that's our little stop off. Where are we going next? So it's 10 to 4. We've pretty much done all of the lakes on the 7 lake drive at Harriman. Oh, we're thinking about going up to the top of Bear Mountain.
We could do that. It's like literally that's turning back on ourselves, but it would be on the way out to where we need to go anyway.
Oh, the midges. The midges have come alive, I reckon, today.
Sunset's not till 7:30.
Okay. I don't know, there's a sort of haze everywhere. It's not really... We might get lucky. The sun might come out and we could get some nice light across the view. So the Hudson River?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm also being paranoid about ticks. In the car park we saw everybody checking each other over for ticks. I had a tick on me in the car earlier. Don't know where it came from because I haven't been like, it's not like I've been strolling through tall grassland or anything, but I've got some insect repellent. I think I'm going to get it out before we get out again next time. Okay, let's go.
Good.
Oh God, they keep flying on my nose, into my eyeballs.
Oh darling.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's a bit hazy.
Should we See fireflies up here.
Possibly.
Oh wow. Well, that's a car park with a view. So we did come up Bear Mountain. This is the view. So peaceful and quiet up here. Apart from the honking of that boat. Is that a boat? What's that?
Train.
Train maybe? Wow. Look, we found some pink flowers. Oh look, this whole bush is about to blossom. And that one.
What's it wrapped in? It's strangling it.
I don't know. Something is strangling it. Bindweed or something. Oh, in like a week's time, all these bushes are going to be covered in pink blossom and we're not going to see it. That's a shame. Colours in the rock is just beautiful. It's all like turquoise and peach. Ooh. I think it's getting busier now with people coming for sunset. Turned out this bit was a dead end. It was a scenic route though.
It was scenic.
It was very scenic. Weeping willow with blossom on it.
What's that?
I don't know.
In about 1 mile, turn left onto Old Little Britain Road.
Okay, Americans, if you're watching, where are your fences between your properties? Okay, they've got a little row of forsythia. Oh, and the houses all stopped, so I've got no more examples. But in Britain, every garden is separated from their next door neighbour's garden by a fence. That doesn't seem to be a thing here. Don't understand it. How do you know which is your garden and which is your next door neighbour's garden? Alright, I've run out of examples. I'll have to film some later. Yeah, who trims the other side of the forsythia? Right, target time, leggings mission. Leggings mission, a success. What is that? It sounds like a siren. Every time we go near water, is it a frog? What is that? It's creepy. Here's our home for the night. So here we are, a bit different from yesterday. This is the sort of motel we used to stay at when we road trip with the kids when they were little. Yeah. But, well actually, I don't know. This is actually better than the ones we used to stay in, don't you think? I mean, this is more like the style, but yeah, it's bigger and a bit cleaner than the ones we used to stay in. Yeah, we are lucky. We have done a couple of, well, 3 or 4 really good American road trips where we've stayed in motels around the place. We've done around California and we did New York, well, Washington DC down to New Orleans and then across to Florida and then home from there. So that was a really good road trip. That was quite a few years. That was
8 years ago.
7 or 8. It was just before, literally on the cusp of me vlogging, so it won't be on this channel, but we did take the GoPro, didn't we? We did. We did vlog it. I just didn't edit it for YouTube because I wasn't doing YouTube. It was just before. Yeah, so we haven't got that road trip. But Yeah, this is more the thing, this is more like it. So tomorrow we are going to go to Kent. Apparently there's some good art galleries there, so I'm looking forward to looking around there. And then we're heading to Kent State Park, and I think, oh, it's Bish Bash Waterfalls State Park. We had to go there just because of the name. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. I'll see you again then. Bye. Good morning. I've got a little road trip tip for you. Pack cutlery, because then you can buy food from the supermarket and then make it. Most motels have a fridge, be it a loud one like the one we've got today. So I've got some honey pecan Philadelphia. You can't get that in England, and it's bloody lovely. And some bread, and that's my breakfast. Got the umbrella out today because sadly it is raining. Also bring sandwich bags so you can take a doggy bag and have it for breakfast or lunch the next day when you can't manage your dinner. There's something that feels very Mulder and Scully about staying in a place like this.
Yeah.
It's making me want to watch X-Files again, for sure. Like if you fell in it, you wouldn't get out again, sort of a river. So this is Kent. Gallery. Oh, that's the one that I don't think opens till tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, we've stopped at a town called Kent. It's meant to be an art lover's destination. Oh, that thing's really loud all of a sudden. But the first gallery we stopped at doesn't open till 1 in the afternoon, so I'm worried we're not actually going to be able to see very much. Well, we'll find out. Thursday, 11:30. What time is it now?
10:40.
Okay.
I think you could have had quite a nice day here if everything was open. Or a nice
Yeah.
couple of hours.
The trip to Kent didn't quite figure out as we wanted. Nothing was open. We're a bit too early in the year. Nothing seems to be open yet. We were going to go to Portsmouth tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow, I think. Well, I think we're still going to go, but there's an amazing living history museum there, but it doesn't open till May. And none of these galleries opened until the afternoon. There was one that opened a bit earlier, but it would still mean hanging around for 3/4 of an hour. So one gift shop, that was it. That's all I could go in. And that lovely bookshop. That was a good bookshop. And now we've come to Kent State Park, where we just park the car and look at the waterfall. I think the rain might be stopping. Oh, I don't know. So we think it's stopping and then it gets really heavy again. We're going to sit here. I might even get my sketchbook out and sketch something out the window, and then we'll head on our way. Well, we just sat here for a little while and I caught up with my journal. Well, no, I didn't catch up with my journal. I started to catch up with my journal while we waited for it to stop raining. And it has, and it's brightened up, so I'm hoping it's gonna stay that way while we walk up to the waterfall. Problem with waterfalls and vlogging is that waterfalls are quite loud. We just got some good photos, I think, of me walking along that bit there, and now Chris is getting some just landscaping photos. I think I'm going to do the same. I've got my camera with me, and yeah, just spend a little bit of time here. It's just really pretty, and there's nobody here. So we've come from Kent to Cornwall in one or 2 minutes. It's a shame we can't do that in England. Not happy. We've just driven an hour to get here. It's closed. Admittedly, the main reason for coming here was it's called Bashbish Falls, which just makes me chuckle every time I see it. I'll think of it. really, really annoyed. This is Yonder View, was it road?
Yeah.
Yonder View Road. Yeah, we can see out yonder. Those cows are the first like livestock I've seen.
I didn't even see them.
There's this tiny little group of cows just down there. See, this is what I mean. No fences. Where do you stop mowing the grass? So we've driven another hour or so to another Falls State Park. What a so annoying about that last one. We have at least come in the same direction that we were going to go in anyway. But look what I've got to show you. That's snow. That's snow. No wonder I'm cold today. Yeah, just thought I'd show you that. I just thought that was a bit weird. Let's grab our bag and we'll go and see if we can find this waterfall. I like this in America. Waterfalls right close to the car park. Look at that. Wow. Those are some impressive waterfalls, that's for sure. The colours here are amazing. Just amazing. Everything's sort of glowing. All the moss and the lichen. I mean, look at the bright green on that tree trunk. It's just stunning. I don't know if you can hear me, but the smell here is just so fresh. It just smells of like clean air. It really does. It just feels like the whole it just smells like beautiful, clean air, like the rain has washed away anything in the air, and the river is washing away anything in the earth that's polluting it, and it's just all fresh. Cannot get over the colour of these hills. If I painted them that colour, you just would think I was doing unrealistic, unnatural colours. They're just this deep indigo blue. Stunning. Always forgetting to film my dinner before I start eating. Well, that was a delicious dinner. That was a good find. That little bar slash restaurant place. Yeah, you just don't know what to expect in these places, but yeah, that was good. So we've come to a motel in Bennington. There's a museum here that looks quite interesting. So that's where we're gonna go tomorrow morning, and then make our way. Yeah, we're in Vermont now. We've come to a new state, and then we're going across to New Hampshire. I don't think we've been there before either. And there's another museum along the way there, and art gallery. Can't remember where that is, so I'll tell you tomorrow. And then Portsmouth, and then making our way back down Connecticut to get back to the airport. I'll end this vlog here, so do join me for the next one, and I hope you're enjoying this little series of our adventures out in America. Or the US, I should say. It's one of those funny things, British people just call you America. I know half of my audience are American, so I apologise if that's odd. I will see you again soon. Oh, the heater's gone off. I should probably say all that again, but I'm tired. I need to shower and get into bed, so I hope you don't mind that background noise. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.